My name is Hannah Ridge. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the Ethical Farming Fund, which is a nonprofit based in Pittsburgh that supports and promotes ethical, sustainable animal farming. I would define ethical farming as having a few components. First, the animals should be outside. This is where animals belong, and it's where they can be most comfortable, have their best diet. The second thing is that they should be eating a diet that is suited to their species. Cows should be eating grass. If you put them on pasture, they're going to get grass. And the third thing is that they should be living a life that is minimally stressful. And really, it's enough to just put them on pasture to accomplish everything. My husband Tim and I started the Ethical Farming Fund because we are passionate about animal welfare. We love animals, but we also want to eat meat, and we think that if we're going to eat meat, it should be humanely raised.
My name is Tim Trout. I'm a co-founder of the Ethical Farming Fund, and since 2013, we've just been promoting and educating about ethical farming in southwestern Pennsylvania. We help farmers with marketing mainly. We do websites for farms, and we also do social media consultation. And then we do grants for farms.
Some farmers have trouble marketing their own farm's products because educating the consumer can be difficult. There's also the obstacle of price difference that these farmers need to overcome. These farmers need to try to get you to get meat from them, which is an extra trip, and also to pay more for it. And this is something that can be difficult for farmers who think that the reason you should be buying from them is obvious, but it's not obvious to everybody.
Some of the advantages of buying local are transportation. You cut out a lot of the transportation when you buy local, so your meat doesn't have to travel the whole length of the country to get to you, which uses a lot less energy. Another thing is transparency. You can visit the farm, you can meet the farmer, you can go to a local farmer's market and talk to the farmer. You can really figure out what exactly is going on in the farm. Whereas if it's grown somewhere far away, you can maybe go to a website or something, but you can't really know exactly what's happening.
Another reason is that buying local actually benefits your local economy. When you spend $1 with a local independent business, about 75 cents of that dollar is going to be reused multiple times within the area, which is a huge boost to the local economy.
Is if you spend your money at a local farm that you know raises their animals in a humane way, in a sustainable way, big producers are going to look at that and see that there's demand there.
Tyson and Purdue, which are two of the biggest meat producers in the country, have both promised to start reducing their antibiotic usage. This is because people are favoring meat from animals that haven't been treated with antibiotics. In general, local farms are also using ethical animal practices. So if you're just getting started on the path to a more ethical diet, you really don't have that far to look. There are a couple of ways to support a local ethical animal farmer. The first is a buying club, which can be as easy as just joining the farm's newsletter. Then you'll get an email when the farm is taking orders. You place your order for whatever it is you want that the farm produces, and then a couple days later, that order gets delivered to a drop-off point near your house. Another way you can support an animal farmer is through community-supported agriculture, which is basically giving a farmer a lump sum of money before the season starts, and then throughout the season you'll get a regular share of what the farm is producing. One popular way of supporting local animal farms is through buying halves and quarter animals. This is basically the biggest cost saving overall because you are buying in bulk, although it is a greater initial cost. And this is a great option if you have a friend or a neighbor who wants to also buy local and ethical, or if you have a chest freezer and you just want to stock up. And basically, you get maybe a quarter of a cow that's already butchered for you, or you get a half of a pig, and you take that all home and you can use it throughout the year.
Buying meat locally, buying meat that you know was raised humanely, it's not all bad for human health. It's not all bad for the environment. And when you look at these farms, you start to see that there is a responsible way to do this, and you don't have to feel guilty about eating meat whenever you're, really thinking about your choices and sourcing your meat from places where you know it's being treated in such a respectful manner.